Right, hello people. You guys should be able to hear me now. We are indeed live. I am going to just get on the track so I can just run some laps for you all. But welcome back. Today is the finale. I will put it to the main screen once we get in. Hopefully mic sounds, everything is all good. I think we're all good. I don't think I've actually streamed since the last WSX round because this actually got pushed back. So instead, it would normally be Pablo Beats today, but obviously with this being pushed back to Tuesday, we're doing this now. But hello everyone, hello Rockwood, hello Oliver, hello Smarties, hello Fuzzy.
Try and go headphones on out.
South Africa, South Africa. Indeed, it is South Africa tonight. We are ready.
Hello.
We're ready to go. Yes, hello Dick, we are live.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't have my earphones.
Right, let me turn the old Spotify off. Right.
We're back in a sec, but
Screen.
look at the time and Neon's put down a steam.
I was going to say I saw that as well.
Yeah.
Had a quick look. Yeah, he has indeed put down a
Dorian's
bear.
live on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that Finley guy is 0.9 back in quality at the minute. So
Okay.
I don't think it's. I think he just put down a very good round.
I'll take the leaderboards off for a second. But the leaderboard wise, okay. So apparently, according to Selfie, we are actually missing the top 3 of the 250 class tonight. So apparently Zaya can't make it. Lanson is banned, I think Selfie said. And then apparently Yoda hasn't even signed up. So I'm pretty sure there is literally no of the top 3 hitters in the 250 class today. So if you see us focusing 450s and mainly watching 450s, then yeah, we just don't have any main top hitters in the 250s today. I don't know why. I don't know why no one showed up for it. Well, Yoda technically hasn't showed up. The other 2, one said they can't do it and the other one's banned apparently. So yeah, it's going to be interesting in the 250 class, but no one can really win the championship because first and second, Zaya and Yoda, they're like 20 points ahead of third. They're just in their own game. And third is Lanson, who isn't here. So basically, one of them is going to win the championship without even being here. And I think Zaya will probably end up winning the championship without even being here. If Yoda shows up, he'll win the championship. If Yoda doesn't show up, then it'll just be Zaya that wins the championship by default. No one else can actually beat him. So yeah, the 250 class might be a little bit boring today. There's no really, the top 3 in the point standings aren't going to be here. I don't know about Yoda. I did have a look about Yoda, and he had to sign up for what was it? He hadn't signed up with about 20 minutes left of the sign up, so he might be here. He might not be. I don't actually know. I need to sort my pitboard out. I made a new pitboard, and it's a little bit, yeah, it's put a different one in the background, which is quite weird. I need to change that. But yeah, we're just going to spin some laps while we wait. Qualifying is ongoing as we speak. No, Bryn, unfortunately you can't, mate. No, we don't just pick people up willy-nilly. We stalk them for months. 450 wise, we have obviously Neon, Boy, and Dorin, who are the top 3. Boy is still the points leader by 5 points or 6 points, I think it is, above Dorian, and then Neon is about 7 points or 8 points behind Boy. So Dorian, Boy, and Neon are the ones in the title hunt in the 450s. So either one of them can win the championship here tonight. So it depends on whoever does the best, really. If Boy can just keep doing what he's been doing, he will win the championship. If Boy can basically just beat Neon and Dorian, he'll win the championship pretty easily. But I think if he finishes a few points or a few positions behind, he'll still win the championship as well. So basically, Neon needs to win tonight, and Boy needs to be on the podium, essentially. And Boy will win the championship. So yeah, if Boy just does what he has been doing, he will come home with the WSX championship in the SX1 class. So that'll be pretty nice. Another championship for the Club MX team, and probably the last championship or last race, really, for the Club MX team. Because obviously, if you guys haven't watched my most recent video, or 2 videos ago, something like that, I can't actually remember what it was. We're actually changing from Club MX because obviously Club MX in real life have changed. They are Fly now, no longer working with FXR. Obviously, as we're an FXR sponsored team, we won't be Club MX anymore. So yeah, this will probably be the final race. So no pressure to Boy. Final race, final championship for Club MX, and then we'll be changing the name essentially. You're in Spain doing winter prep, fair enough. If it is that Finley guy, boy, I am keeping an eye on him. I had a look at the thing, and he was quicker than my lap time. And he doesn't have a ranked account. He doesn't have a ranked account. He also has a fresh MyMXB account. So I'm like 90% sure he is cheating. So we'll keep an eye on him for now. But yeah, I think he is. Because I saw him as well, that he was faster than you at one point in the qualifying, or in the warm-up. Because he didn't actually get a good lap in qualifying, I don't think. He had the lap before qualifying even started. But yeah, someone that has no ranked account and a fresh MyMXB account, and someone that isn't in any Discords, I don't think. Because I did search his Discord, because his Discord is linked with his MyMXB. He's not in any aerial Discord. I don't even think he's in the selfie Discord. I think he's literally just signed up for this race. So I'm going to keep an eye on him. Me and Jacob both agree we'll keep an eye on him. I haven't mentioned it to Selfie, but I think Selfie does normally give us admin perms anyway. So if I see anything weird from him, like he's hitting some gnarly quad... I've done laps on this track. This is one of the only tracks I've actually put some laps into. Because I wanted to get a decent lap to see where I'd stand in qualifying tonight. And I got a 52.7, which I think would probably put me like 3rd or 4th, I think, as it stands in the minute. Something like that. And, yeah, that Finley kid ended up beating that, and I was happy with that time. So someone that I've never heard of with 2 fresh accounts beating my lap time that I was okay with. I think he is a little bit suspect. So we'll have a look. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on him. If it does come to anything, I've played the game long enough to I feel like I can see a cheater if I see his riding style being very weird. Then he will just be removed, I suppose. Can't seem to even ride the track at the minute. Were you tripling in here, boy? Or are you going double and then doubling over? Because I found it easier to hit the Supercross triple and then triple again. You are doing triple, are you? Okay. Because I was doubling at first, and then I did this line, and I was like, oh, this might actually be a lot quicker. Because you can really, like, scrub these. Scrub that way too hard. Jesus. Okay, that's alright. I've tried to scumbag this a few times, but I think there'll be a time and get there. It's really hard to do every lap. Yeah, I thought that as well. I think it's going to be quite hard to do every lap in a race. I think you might be better off going double. Because it's not really that much slower. It'll be a lot more consistent as well. But I think this is quite an enjoyable track. I think it's quite a good track. Been made quite well, to be honest. Yeah, I'm literally waiting for the service to go up. I need to check Discord actually, because it might already be up and I don't know. But it shouldn't be. Let's go check. Let me have a little look, see. Just because you shouldn't game try and cheat, win that way would be embarrassing to be able to win this way. No, I've taken all models off for tonight, Fuzzy, for the thing, so I can see everyone else's bike paints if they've sent me them. Trust me, it goes right back on after this is done. I hate this just like blank Yamaha. Does races start at 3:50? I don't think there's an exact time they start. I think they just start whenever Selfie's putting them up and they're ready to go. Yes, I'm commentating 250s and 450s sharper. So if you're racing either of the main events, they will both be covered in this stream. Qualified 7th, W. I'll tell you what we can do, seeing as I don't think Jake's back yet.
I'll just send him back.
Oh, I don't see. Do you want to check out qualifying results?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the heat race results. Oh, here we go.
Should be able to get
Well,
them on myself as
SX1
well.
quality results. I can just screenshot them and give them to you.
I was going to put it on display capture quick. I'm just opening it up now.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
What one are you reading out first? SX1 or SX2?
SX1. So Neon is a top qualifier by just over a second. 1.001. 1 second 001. Over Finley 108.
Yeah, even Boy said I think he's cheating.
Yeah, it's definitely someone to keep an eye out. It's just odd that he has no ranked account.
Yeah, no
nothing on
MyMXB. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like fresh ranked, fresh MyMXB, P2 and quali. So it's a bit like he could just be a goated pub lobby warrior. Or he's cheating. So yeah. We'll see. It's not like there's no reason to do anything yet.
Like, there's no point removing him because you think he's cheating. We'll obviously watch him first and see if he's doing anything. It's just a bit odd.
If you were good at the game, like if you were that good at the game and you've never done a ranked lobby or a sign up MyMXB race, it's a bit odd.
He was practicing with that person. He didn't seem like he was a cheater to me. Well, we'll find out. We're not, saying he 100% is, but we're saying he's very sus. So he's not got a ranked account and he's got a fresh MyMXB account. He's not in any Discords either.
What's your name, Freddie, in game?
I think Fred's doing 250, I would have thought. We'll go to SX2, shall we? Never heard of him?
Freddie?
Yeah. You are in Heat 1, Freddie.
So, like, 20th, but yeah, Heat 1.
Yeah, about 20th or so. Yeah, so is there no Yoda or anyone here today? Yeah, there's literally no one. So 250 classes, anyone can win, but no one can win the championship, essentially. Because if I show you guys the point soundings quick, Zaya, not here. Yoda, not here. Lancer, not here.
Very odd.
So GT87 is way back. He's not winning even if he wins tonight, he's not winning the championship, whether Zaya's here or not. So it's anyone's game to win because the top three aren't here, but no one else is winning the championship.
Well,
so Zaya's won it essentially. No one else can take it.
Stocky is very fast. The top qualifier.
No, yeah, Stocky can. I'm saying it's anyone's game to win, but
yeah, I think tonight Stocky will be the favourite though. What's he gone?
Yeah, Stocky done well last week.
Or the fourth and sixth.
Yeah,
so not bad.
Selfie has dropped to 250 class. Wait, he might try 250, but yeah, he's done 250 races. Has he not always done 250?
He's literally done 3 out of the 4 and 250.
Just got on Zaris as Cairo, so you're Theo on a new user. Okay. So yeah.
I think we go for SX1 Heat 1 then. It's got both 450 championship. 3 actually. Neon Boy and Dorian.
Me and you have 2 SX2 points.
Ooh, does that make us pro?
Just some commentating. We've got points without even racing. Have we got any in the 450 class? Oh yeah, we got 4 in the 450 class. Let's go. Ollie in Heat 1 and you're in Heat 2.
I beat you last week.
We've got the same. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go for SX1 Heat 1.
SX was it?
SX1 Heat 1, purely because it's got Neon Boy and Dorian.
Okay.
Your top 3 in championship are all in Heat 1. So
is Wardy in that one as well now?
Wardy is Heat 2 with
Ollie's in that one then. Okay.
And Davey.
Right,
we've got Finley in the Heat, so maybe we're gonna have to get someone to watch over.
Right, let's load up. As long as Selfie gives us admin perms, we can deal with it if need be.
I say we go for both, not to be selfish, but I think we just go for both SX1. There's no championship contenders in SX2.
We'll do an SX2 Heat race anyway.
I don't mind, yeah. I just think that
we may as well. Yeah,
I think SX1 will be better to watch, just purely because.
Troy's absolutely dominated WSX championship. Guess the WSX track just fit his style of run. I mean, yeah, he won the that championship early, but no one was really doing that NA class, which I think is a shame. I think he would have been better off coming over to this one. SX1.
If only someone went over to that NA series and just beat.
I mean, he was going undefeated until Jake was on, might do tonight, and then beat him by 30 seconds. So, L Jake could have had an undefeated season.
I do sort of feel bad now because he has gone undefeated, except from that one round. Sort of ruined it. No one said no bodies. I was saying there's nobody in championship contention in either SX because none of the championship guys turned up tonight.
Top 9, Ethan. It's just Supercross format, I do believe. This EU one is Neon, Boy, Davey, Dorian, Breezy. Who else is up there in this EU 450 class? I think that's about it, really. Yeah, I think NA only really had Dorian. And then Neon did a few rounds at anyone, but he's primarily done as EU1. But yeah, it's a shame. I think Troy would have been better off doing this. Would have been more enjoyable for him, I think, than just running around in first on your own. We shall see, Wardy. It depends. I don't want to ignore 250 just because the top 3 aren't here. There's still other people racing. People still want 250s to be streamed. I think we'll just keep the same format as what we did every week. 1 450, 1 250, and then 250 main, 450 main. That way everyone gets the same amount. If everyone wants to do 450s, we'll do 450s, but there's still people in here that are in SX2 class and want SX2s to be streamed. Can't just not do them.
Are we admin or? Oh, yeah.
Probably.
I'm GYD. I didn't know if I joined the spectator.
Oh, I joined as an actual rider. Why is it just join? It's just fuck Troy, bro. Damn, El Neon. Okay then. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Last base is yours. I believe in you, Rodat. You got this, mate. No more Mr. Noob anymore, mate. It's time for you to be a main event guy. SMX started to do the same time. What WSX, SWMX doing? Hello, Lucas. Yeah, what have they got on tonight? Beach race. Interesting. Still got boy here on the Yanni Suzuki. Absolute beast of a machine. We're whipping out the Triumphs when it comes to aerial. These are obviously just what they're called, thingy bikes, streamer bikes, off-season machines. Some fun race, fair enough. Dorian hasn't sent me any of his stuff tonight, so no Dorian stuff. What I can do quickly is point standings. Here we go. Boy, Dorian, Neon, your top 3 in the 450 class. And then Isaiah, Yoda, and Lanson, 250 class. However, none of them are here today. I think it's going to be close between these SX1 boys, though. I think it's going to be tight between them. It is anyone's game today for the championship. 1 20-minute race to seal the deal. Can Boy and Covermex on a championship? We shall find out tonight. Shouldn't be as much carnage as what the Enduro finale was. If you guys were there for the Enduro finale, then you guys will know. Shouldn't be as hectic as that. I don't think those MRC guys are here tonight anyway. Just want nice, clean racing, fight it out for the championship. Whoever's best on the night wins the championship. And overall, really, like I said earlier, Boy has a nice gap. I think it's 8 points or 7 points, something like that.
5 points to Dorian.
Oh, it's 5 to Dorian and 8 to Neon, yeah. So Boy just has to keep doing what he's doing, beat them 2, or just at least finish on the podium. And Boy will have the championship.
Yeah, it's 100% Boys. If Neon wins, Boy just needs podium.
Yep. Boy just needs to keep doing what he's been doing. Obviously last week, or was it last week, where he had the absolute stinker?
Yeah,
I think it was last week.
Back in about 15th, made his way up until about 8th, and then just got stuck. It's in that gap where you're kind of getting slowed up by people around you, and then everyone's gapped so much you can't gain.
Yeah.
He had 10 seconds in front, 10 seconds behind. There's not really much like anyone can do from there.
Where is the first corner? I've not actually raised this track. Oh, it's a right-hander here. Right, okay. So just double in, I'm assuming. Double, triple, I'm assuming. Who knows what people are going to think, but...
Isn't it? Maybe a quad single?
Yep. Tell you what I can do. Turn my bow up. I can see someone spamming hearts. Thank you, whoever's spamming them. I don't know if they do anything, but I can see them coming up on the chat. Here we go then. Boy gate 1, Neon gate 2. Who else we got here? We've got Ollie trying to make his first main event. Don't think Ollie's been in a main this championship, I don't think.
He's not. He was in that transfer position, and then his teammate Breezy did send him into the stands, and he didn't transfer.
Oh, so yes. The old Breezy.
That was only his one shot. He was sat in about 7th. good solid position into the transfer spot, and then collided, let's just say, with a teammate.
Here we go then. Gate about to go down. SX1 Heat Race 1. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Dorian with a very nice jump. Boy up the inside. Neon gets into Boy and Boy goes down. It's going to be Lukey or Lucy with the whole shot. Not a start that Boy wanted, but again, this is just a heat race. You just need top 9 to make it through. Not too stressful. Obviously, you want to make it through.
Seth launches the wall jump.
You haven't got to win it.
Jesus.
So Dorian taking a nice early lead then, I believe. Ghost Rider. Neon trying to go up the inside of Ghost Rider. Can't quite make the move there. Boy as well making some good moves after going down that first turn pile up. Not a bad start for Ollie here as well. Like I said, top 9 to make it through. Currently sitting in around P13. So it's still possible. Needs to just do his own race. Don't worry about anyone around him. But Neon. Oh, don't want to get inside there. Dorian looking good. Neon making some good moves. Boy trying to get round Ghost Rider up the inside. Squeezes him. Very aggressive, but a very nice move there from Boy. It's always a good move.
So your three championship contenders. First, second, third. Yeah, Dorian there makes the mistake, but championship contenders now 1, 2, 3. And Dorian's not out of it. 5 points is not a lot. That is a difference of if Dorian manages to get his first win, Boy needs to be right behind him realistically to take the title. So Dorian is not out of it yet. Dorian's been grinding. He's been doing different series on every single bike and every single track. He's got the bike time, the track time. See if Dorian can bring that into the race.
Boy goes down just at the end of the whoops. For Boy. Got Tuna here as well on the Yami, closing up behind Boy. Not too far out of the conversation either. Does come up a little bit short there. Ghost Riders drop back a little bit. Got Alfie, Lucy there as well. I believe it's Lucy. Looks like Tuna does go down. Lucy's going to go up the inside there, make the move. Both the forever teammates find it out. Both in transfer positions. Haven't got to do anything too drastic with each other. They can just be pretty chill. Currently, we have Silver in the final transfer position. Looks like Ghost Rider has gone down and is ghosting. So that is going to be 5th to 10th, I think that is. That was a very, very costly crash there for Mr. Ghost Rider.
Boy is now right
Big
behind Dorian, back on the rear end. Let's have a look at lap times here. Who is quickest on track? No one going outside before the whoops. I did think that maybe it is quicker to go inside or middle line, but no one actually has a lap time yet on the board, so hard to see quickest lap times. But Boy definitely looks faster than Dorian, but Dorian's got good defense. He's not really managed to make the pass.
Neck and neck, duelies, close. Boy's going to follow him round. Doesn't need to do anything too crazy. Neon is pulling away from these two while these guys are battling.
Not by an awful lot though. Only a few attempts that lap. As Boy goes for the inside double, Dorian goes for the triple. Dorian does case a triple. I've seen a few people saying that triple is hard. I think that's the one they're talking about, where it's hard to get it every lap continuously.
Yeah,
not really a consistent line, but Dorian making a huge mess of that, and then gets the Pomoso physics over the wall. So
can't even dig on him.
Dorian now drops back into 3rd place. So yeah, that's 2 seconds they've lost this lap to Neon now.
Alfie makes a mistake over the wall
now.
He's
got some open track. Alfie as well, the only KTM. Him and McGigan are the only 2 on a bike that is not a Yamaha. So shout out to these 2 guys. As Ollie, where is Ollie? In 16th. I'm just in a huge train of people.
He's making some moves though. Oh, he's gone down. Never mind. Never mind. There is a massive fight going on here though for the transfer position. Oh, Rodak goes down. Rodak was holding on to that 9th and final position, but he has gone down. That's going to put him down quite a few more positions. He did have it by cuts, I believe. So it's going to probably be an LCQ here for Ollie. Don't really know what else he can do, to be honest. There
from Dorian in 3rd place. Silver now only a 1.5 seconds behind Dorian. Dorian front tucked before the finish. So obviously just a flat corner. Bit too much brake, I suppose, and just front tucked and went flying over the corner. So about 5 or 6 second crash, but that does give Boy completely free air in front and behind. So we'll see if Boy can gain, but Neon does look faster. Let's have a look at last lap times here. Neon's last was a 53.7 and Boy's was a 53.8. So last lap, not too different, to be honest, on lap times wise. Same as fastest laps. 52.8 and Boy's a 53.8 actually. So Neon fastest lap by over a second to Boy. So Neon definitely has the speed. Now Boy has some free track. He's not really gaining 0.1 that lap. So maybe Boy is just settling in for second. It's only a heat race, no points. Still a good gate pick. Gate pick's not super important in a game like this. So
Why won't let me?
Boy's just settling for second now.
Bro, I'm clicking
you
on
can't click on
Karcher and it
people,
puts me on
so, yeah.
Seth. But click on Tuna.
Yeah, I had the same
it gave me
thing.
it. It's like if they're on one part of the track, you can't click on them. Like I'm clicking on 9th and it's putting me down to like 18th. I'm trying to click onto that final transfer position and see if they're fine for it, but Jamie seems like he's chilling. He is in that final transfer spot.
Close though.
Tuna is
Look
not
at the
too
lap
far
times.
back. Not too far
So
back.
9th place Jamie here, 34 seconds. And then only about 5 or 6 seconds back to about 13th. So transfer
still
spot
possible.
is still wide open.
We are going into the final lap.
Rodak Revival there. Gets a bit squirrely. Ollie opting for the big triple. That was a massive triple. I've not seen that. Not sure if that was quicker or not, but that looked like a huge stretch there for Ollie.
Yeah, can't click up. We'll stay on board with Neon. And gets caught up with a lapper. I don't think that's going to change anything as long as Neon can get going again.
Neon got lucky with that as well. I mean, Boy is there. Definitely closed him in a bit, but with half a lap to go, it's not. Unless Neon makes another huge mistake with a crash like that, I think Neon can just hang on here for the heat race win. As Rodak Revival and Ghost Rider, are they in transfer positions? They're not. I've just seen them two go absolutely flying. That looked like a 4th gear whip sort of crash. I'm not sure what happened there, but... So Boy, 4 seconds back now because of Neon's mistake there with that lapper.
Wasn't that Finn guy meant to be in this?
No, he's heat 2.
So Neon coming across the line, taking the SX1 heat race. Heat race number 1. Boy, close P2. Again, this is all Boy needs to do. If this was the main event, Boy would get the championship. This is all Boy needs to do. He doesn't need to stress too much. Doesn't need to win everything. Dorian, solid P3. So you're top 3 in points, top 3 in the heat race. So all feeling good. Silver taking that P4 position. Jizzle in that P5. Alfie P6. Don't know. I'm trying to click on Karcher here. Won't let me click on him. Alfie comes across the line in P6. Karcher in P7. Jamie coming across the line in just a second here. Taking that P8. And that final transfer spot is going to be Falstead. Coming across the line here. Takes that final spot. P9. Straight into the main event. Does not have to worry about an LCQ. Tuna, however, the hardest position to be in a heat race. P10. He's going to have to be taken to an LCQ. And Ollie, hard fought. He was down in 16th, I think it was at one point. Nearly gets into a transfer spot, but just not close enough. Coming on P11. So it will be an LCQ for Ollie here. Same for Rodak Survival again. Every time I think I clicked on him, I think he was crashing. So the consistency just wasn't quite there in that race. So everyone here below the P9 spot, all going to an LCQ. And all these guys here straight into the main. Next up, we're going to go to SX2. Heat 2. So Neon, 0.4 fastest lap. So Neon's looking good. Fastest qualifier, winning heat race, fastest lap in the heat race. So Neon's looking good. He is definitely on form. What he needs to do if he was wanting that championship. Yeah, I noticed as well, Boy. Sometimes they are. Sometimes you get like random drops. Right, let's go to race list. SX2 heat race up next. Right, what have I missed then? I'm not racing because I'm commentating. Basically that. You can't really say a top 5 pro teams with the fastest riders because a lot of teams have like 1 or 2 fast guys and then some amateurs, and or one team has like 8 fast guys. So there isn't really a top 5 teams on paper. It's basically just don't know how you want to look at it really. Hello, Mason. Ran into so many people that crashed in front of me. All got punted. Yeah, I did see that, Rodak. I saw you were getting caught up with quite a lot of carnage with people. Right, we should be able to go to SX2 Heat 2 now. Moto Academy have like 2 or 3 heavy hitters. Like you've got the Rex, you've got the Cam, you've got the Dimitri. And then you've got sort of the like normal sort of averagey main event guys. And then Club MX has that sort of balance between we've got no like championship guy. Like no one's really going into a championship in mind, but then we'll be in that 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 space. So I suppose you could say
you can always look at
comes very well rounded
points really.
Yeah, I mean you could always look at SMX points. You learn into SX2 now, yeah?
Yeah, I just had to put the MX2 on.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the club boys are looking good for next year. Especially Boy. Boy's been getting good this off-season. Same with Davey as well. I think Jake will be in that usual spot.
Prepping, really, so.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't really done much yet. Cut-off for 250. I don't remember, but if you're asking what the cut-off is, you probably are a bit late. We're already into heat races.
Cut-off for 250s was a 112.
Right, okay.
And top quality was a 54.7.
We do have
450s are 2.8 seconds quicker than 250s.
Damn. God damn.
250 to 450s top quality was 2.8 seconds.
Oh.
Which is not going to be the case in aerial anymore.
Nope.
Because 250 guys are getting the same lap times as 450 guys. Like Tyler, everyone knows TJ, right? Got a lap on a 450 on A1, and then a 250 guy got a quicker lap time.
It is literally anyone's game fair, the amount of time you can spend on the
pretty
tracks.
nuts how next year's going to be.
We've got the FHR owner. Jesus Christ, I think you can tell he's FHR. That butt batch, that butt batch was huge. You won't forget what team he's on, blimey. Was it Fly High? Oh, I assume it's Fly High Racing. I'm assuming it's Dr. Dirtbike. W name. Got the FTA gear on. Looking good, looking good. Number 3 machine. Okay, a lot better. You getting around Supercross track? Good. W. Whoa! Get off the track, Timey. Off the course, pal. Tyler runs some insane lean settings. I don't actually know what his settings are. I'm running splashes lean settings at the minute. You can send me his and they actually look quite good. Feeling pretty comfortable in them already. Okay, so bro has run a lap. Why has bro run a lap? Thank you, Mr. Kebab. Thank you for subscribing. I'm assuming
in there as well.
Okay, yeah, this is Jake's bike. So yes, all KTMs. me, Jake, who was the art racing, are on different bikes. We do have Mitch, who's on a Husky as well. All Austrian. Wish you can go race, but you never fractured PC will go up in heats. Fair enough. Fair enough. Not many people in his heat race. Only, what, 12 actual people?
Is on the track.
Start when everyone's in. If this is everyone, then...
We're missing one person, so we'll give it another minute about. Just gonna line up here with the boys.
How do I have FHR's gear and graphics? There's a channel you can put stuff in, and I can download it. Are cam settings good? I've never played with his settings, but I don't think he runs anything like outrageous or anything.
We'll start at 1 minute 20.
Cowlin MX, is that how you say his name? Well, he's here. Is the 450 LCQ right off this race? Yes, most likely. How many people go through the LCQ? Top 4. So you need top 4 to make it through the LCQ. Right, there we go with it. SX2, Heat 2. Again, top 3 in points in the SX2 class are not here. So anyone's game to win tonight. Anyone in this heat race can win. Don't really recognise too many people from this. So I don't know. I don't know if there's any like super duper fast guys in it, but no one that's like in the points category or anything. 4D low, choosing the far outside essentially. Doesn't want anyone near him.
By the looks of it, Ethan is your highest in points in this heat race, and he's 11th.
Really? Bro, why is there's no 250 guys here today?
So
got Marcel Game in here. Got a massive South Africa on his gear. I'm assuming he's South African. Here we go then.
Shark on the Barbosa helmet.
Goes down. Who's going to get that all-important hole shot for the heat race? Who's going to be? Carter's looking good. He does get it, but just about. Ethan taking
on the line
lead.
for the whole shot.
He just threw his bike forwards. He got the job done though. He got the whole shot, but he's not in the lead. I believe it is Ethan that got that early lead. So Ethan, exactly what he wanted to do on the MRC machine. He's looking good. Carter in that P2. Colin looks like he has lost a few positions here. He's going to get absolutely clean. I knew as he was rolling back into that corner there, he was not in a good position. I don't think any of them guys around him could have really moved out of the way. Not very much that he could have done. Again, top 9 out of this, and there's only 12 people in here. So pretty much, or I should say most people in here are going to be making the main event. So if you haven't made a main event this year, or this season, then this is definitely your best shot to do it when there's only 12 people in here. Just had a huge comeback from last to 5th, representing Zyrex. It's Kairos W. Yes, top 9 Fuzzy. Looks like Caden's getting a little bit caught up there with a few little mistakes in that rhythm, but Smud's making the move. So Smud's up into that P5 position now. Caden try to get that move. They do hit each other. Somehow they both stay up. I thought they were both going down there, or at least one of them was going to go down there, but they both keep it up. Your dad is in that final transfer position currently. Mitch right behind him on that Team Fury Esports Husqvarna. He's wanting that position. Deegan here, though. Not looking good for old Deegs back here. He is struggling. P11 currently. And Timmy as well. Oh my word, what is going on with Timmy? I don't know if that's meant to be Timmy. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. He's so far back that I just don't even... I don't think it's really going to affect the race that much. Oh my god, he's jumped off the course again.
Top 3 though.
It's just funny.
There's a battle for the lead. Watching the transfer spots.
I'm just watching Deacon and
From
Timmy.
5th to 9th is 2 seconds.
Bro's just doing his own little transfers in his own race. Carter in the lead though, looking good. Ethan right there, Marcel Gaming and Caden, although he does make a mistake. So this top 3 here looking good, very very close right now. Got Dr. Dirt Bike there in the background. You can see his bright fluorescent FTA gear. Bro's barking. Looks like Marcel Game's going to go up the inside of Ethan. Played that very nice there. I thought he was going to go over them ruts there and try and make the move on Ethan, but he played it smart. Marcel doesn't have to do anything silly here. Top 3. Again, you literally need top 9. You do not need to win this, although it'd be very nice for a gate pick. We all know what an MX Bike Star is like. It's 9 times out of 10 luck half the time. So as long as you're making it into the main, that's all that matters. We do see Marcel make a mistake there. Caden and who is that? Smuds? Can't click. For some reason, you just can't click on the person you actually want to watch. Caden, Smuds here, kind of very, very short. Smuds in P5 though. Dr. Dirtbike P6. Your dad has made up some good positions here. Currently sitting in P7. 4D low in P8. And Mitch is in that final transfer position. Colin is right behind him though. Colin's sitting in that P10, so the 1 spot out from the main event. So he is wanting to get past Mitch. Again, Timmy and Deegan, sort of just doing their own thing. Don't think they've had the greatest of starts here. Just doing their own race. Not to worry, we've still got an LCQ to go for them, so there's still a chance for them to make it through if they really are wanting to.
Carter and Ethan good. Both just put down their fastest lap times of the race, so both with a bit of open track now, managing to push the bikes a bit more. That dribble that Ethan's doing, I saw Ollie do that as well in the SX1 heat race, and it looks massive. I'm not sure if it's faster or not, but it looks like a huge send over triple. That car didn't do. Ethan just washes the end there, the front end, in second place. Ethan was sort of sat there. I don't think he was really pressuring Carter as much as he thought he was, but
is there cuts in play here?
Down. What's that?
Is there cuts in play? Ethan is not 0.9 behind Carter.
No cuts involved. So
it just has that data to 3.9 now. I was going to say that was not a 0.9 second gap. So Carter's looking good though. Only maybe about 3 laps to go now. So Carter's just got to hold strong. Hasn't got to rush too much. 4-second gap is pretty much all you need. There's a lot of time to work with there. Just do your own thing. Timing's moving out of the way. Very good lapper from him. Let's see how game that's been.
Currently does have the fastest lap time by half a second. So Smuds is technically fastest on track, but I'm not sure if he's having issues or he's just making simple mistakes. But Smuds sitting in P5 currently, 16 seconds back, but does have the fastest lap. So maybe just couldn't get off to a good start. Now he's got a bit of open track. He's managing to put down some good lap times, but either way, making it through. He's in a good transfer position. I don't see anyone dropping out really.
Looks like Dr. Dirtbike and your dad having a good little battle going on there. 4D low. Colin in that final transfer position. Mitch dropped back a little bit. So Colin's looking good. I don't think he has to really rush anything too much. 2 laps ago, about a 6-second gap on the guy behind him. So he's looking good. He's got plenty of time to work with here. Tommy's been a good lapper here. I've seen him move over for pretty much everyone, so that's good to see. He knows his race is done and over. Hasn't got to ruin anyone else's. Very good from him. Deegan here struggling. I think he's tapping, which isn't going to help him when it comes to Supercross. Oh my god!
Even here as well.
Transferring again. Oh
in P2, has just put down his fastest lap time.
He's slowly
gaining on car. Yeah, after Ethan's crash, he dropped back to about 5 seconds. In about a lap and a half, he's gained it back up to about 1. So almost 2 seconds a lap here for Ethan. This is the final lap. There's not a lot much you can really work with now, but Ethan definitely feeling comfortable on the track. He's pushed about 3 or 4 seconds onto Carter now. So unless Carter makes a huge mistake, I think Carter is going to take the SX2 Heat 2 win. As Ethan again makes a mistake and Missile Gaming goes past him. Yeah, I really didn't think he was that close. But Ethan now making a charge for the win. Ends up making a mistake in the final sector to take P3. So Carter will take the win. Missile Gaming will sneak up into P2. Consistency wins eventually, as Trojan would say. Missile just kept it on 2 wheels the entire race. Comes home in P2. So Ethan P3. Smud's not a great race. He did put down one of the fastest laps. So P4 for Smud's not horrible. Then Caden 5th. Your dad 6th. Dr. Dirtbike in 7th. Kaolan MX in 8th. And then 4D Low in 9th. And there's quite a big gap from 9th to 10th. So no stress really during that heat race. A few changes in the top 9, but no transfer battles. And Timey having a fun little race, I suppose.
Timey's been chilling. He's been doing his own thing the whole race. You can't have everyone's way there, which is good.
Having a nice little free ride.
So 40 low, taking that final spot straight into the main, and Mitch couldn't quite get close enough. He's been in that like 5-6 range the whole race. Just couldn't quite get close enough. So yeah, top 9 here into the main events, and everyone else below him here is going to be going to the LCQ. So what I mean, I can't even look, can I, because the race is over. Basically, tapping is when you go like, say I'm turning left, you're like hitting your stick, left, instead of just like continuously holding it. You never want to be doing that. It makes the
bike so unstable.
Yeah.
It makes it harder for you to turn.
Right, let's back out of this then. So next up is LCQ.
It's a common thing because games like Reflex and MX versus ATV and all that.
Yeah.
Where it's just like tap flick. So it's just a common thing that a lot of new guys do. Is just tap. They just tap the analog sticks to turn.
What LCQ do you reckon then? Did Wardy make it through his LCQ in the old 4 fatty class, or did he she the bed again?
Now I don't think Heat 2 is up yet for either. So we shall wait.
Okay. Doc used to do that? Yeah, Doc did used to do that. And then he got out of the habit, forced himself to change it, which is good. Davey with a heat race win. Let's go, Davey. W. Davey. Who was in that heat race? Let's have a little look. Finn, J7, Davey, Marley. Okay. Wardy was in there as well. Wardy P7. Wardy's in a main, baby. Come on. Wardy's done it. He's done it. How's that Finn guy, Davey? Normal? Cheating? What's the verdict? I haven't watched him yet, so there's no main event list or anything. Yeah. Fast but crashing a lot. Okay,
Just going to read out SX2 results. So Stocky, who we knew was going to be one of the quicker guys coming in tonight, with none of the championship contenders sleeping in, I suppose. But Stocky won the SX2 heat race by 22 seconds.
Okay.
So Stocky, I can't see lap time obviously, but Stocky has definitely got pace against these guys. So I think it's still going to be a good race in SX2. There's still a few quick guys here tonight.
His race to lose, then, you reckon? You reckon he's like the guy coming to the main?
He was battling for podiums when we had the full guys, so
yeah.
I think he'll definitely be up there today, winning the heat race by 22 seconds, top qualifying as well.
That's good game.
He did over Carter by only 0.003, so just about top qualifying, and then dominates. So.
What LCQ would you rather watch then?
I'm just getting up the list now.
Okay. You're not South African, you're American, you just robbed someone that makes nations kit. Fair enough. I did wonder why it said like Damon on the back.
We've got to go SX1.
Yeah.
There is 5 people in the SX2 LCQ.
Oh yeah, screw it
then. Whereas there is a full SX1 LCQ. So
okay. Right, well SX1 it is then. Let me whack on an old 430.
SX1 LCQ.
Yes, Ollie is in the SX1, so you can keep an eye on him. Sorry. Finn got 4th in that one, right? Okay. Well, he doesn't seem like dodgy. He just seems rather dodgy in qualifying, but maybe he's just a hot lap guy. Maybe he's just.
Well, don't forget these tracks do come out.
Or I was gonna say he could be
running this so far behind. The track has been out for nearly like 4 or 5 days.
Well, it come out Friday night-ish, Friday evening.
Yeah. So it's currently Tuesday. So.
Yeah, I suppose. Right.
There's been enough time to go on.
Wait for the old server to come up then. But W Wardy though.
Can you imagine 5 people in the OCQ and you get 5th?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Wardy put P7 whole short again. Wardy's got the starts. He's just needs to keep that consistency going. How many people in the 450 LCQ? How many people in the 450 LCQ?
Full lobby, it says 19.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so there's just no SX2 guys today. I don't know why.
Yeah.
No SX2 guys are showing up. Server should be up any second. I doubt it'll be too long. Just needs to obviously get everyone in. Get everyone whitelisted, including me and Jake, obviously, so that's 2 extra people we have to whitelist.
We're already in anyway, but yeah.
What did he say? He didn't crash once. We've drilled into him.
He's been told enough.
I was going to say, he has a pace. He just seems to wad himself all the time. He's done it, though. He's in a main. Right, 450 LCQ then. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Can Ollie do it? Can the 2 Pro-Am guys make it to the main event? Wardy's now done it. Can Ollie join him? Can we get both Pro-Am guys in the main event? It's possible. If you win LCQ, we get some. I mean, I don't know what JMX's involvement is with winning LCQs, so yeah, I think you have to ask him. He'll restart it for you if you don't get a good start. I'm joking. I'm not going to start that up again. Davey winning the heat race though, that'll give him some confidence for the race. So Davey could be up there. Davey started off very strong. He's had a few little struggle rounds, but it's not anything too horrific, I don't believe. So Davey could be up there tonight. Davey could be looking good. It's always nice to win a heat race. Gives you a lot of confidence. You need to get your inner child Kyle Chisholm out. Don't know if that's the person you wanna. Might have to aim a bit higher there, Rodak. Remember this name for SX season, VM. Come on. LD LDG Racing Pro MX Bikes Team. That's a long old name with no spaces. Yeah, don't kill me. Okay, let's see if you can rip a whole shot. Okie dokie, we shall see. LCQ King. I would say Phil Nicoletti. When he went undefeated in the, was it SMX LCQs, I think it was. Let's ride out with these guys, shall we? Commentators pulled up. Apparently they made this invisible. Yeah, they did. Because people get trying to jump onto the roof. We do have Godis in here, though. Don't think we've seen Godis in here. Hello, Mr. Godis. Haven't seen him in the stream, but he's racing. But yeah, never. Let's give him a little high five. High five, Godis. Little Enduro 180. The commentators have pulled out, turn up the track. Gotta do the old Justin Barshie where we come over. Billy Bolt, question mark. W Godis indeed.
Who's Billy Bolt?
Well, no, I just did like the Enduro turnaround, like the wheelie turnaround. So, yeah, here we go. And this is the start, guys. This is really, really good. So, if you're on this outside gate here, it's not where you want to be. You want to be going to this inside here. This is where you want to be. This is the start you want. So the whole Club Mech team decided to change, or just part of it? If you're talking about the in-game one, what do you mean? Around a 59 seconds track and test with over 200 hours. W. Breezy's in this LCQ. Is he? Oh yeah, I did actually see Breezy. Where's he gone? I swear I saw his name. Oh, he's still loading. How's Breezy in this LCQ?
Probably got dead last in the beach race, threw a tantrum. Slid a fire.
I was going to say, he wasn't in a heat race, was he?
Got on the LCQ.
I don't think he was in either heat race.
Nah.
What was the quality time for 250?
I'm not going to open now, but I think it was a 54 something for top quality and like a 112 just to qualify.
Okay. That's fine. Then, yes, Mason, you probably would have. You joined as a spectator. Oh, you might have to leave and rejoin then if you're racing.
Are you still waiting on people? Or?
No one's singing currently, but someone said they just joined as a spectator. And Breezy is still loading in. Well, he has no number, so I don't really know. I take it he's been added. He's joined as a...
I think Breezy joined as a...
Yeah, he's joined as a spectator, and he's a melon. There we go, he's back. Have you added him, Selfie, or did he not make it for a heat race? Do I need to have stern words with him, or have you just added him? We're 2 weeks out from A1. He cannot be in LCQs.
No, it's just been put in through thingy.
You're excited to race this check that I've done many laps. Good luck, Brazy. I'm sure you'll be alright. No killing Ollie. Let him join Wardy in the main.
Well, you'd think Breezy would just whole shot and disappear.
You'd think I wouldn't have to tell Breezy to not kill his teammate. Don't know why Ollie wears the Pomoso chest protector. Like, there are ones on shop for like $1. I don't know why he whips up the old Pomoso full, the neck and chest and everything. I think he has that glitch where it puts it on automatically. I think he just
and
never...
he's got the pink donut goggles on.
How does he? Oh yeah, the 100%. Yeah, he sees it. He sees the cameraman walking in front of him. He's got the GoPro on though. Could see a pop. Oh, a 4 for whole shot device. People probably thought that.
Vlogging.
There are free ones as well. There are free ones on mod as well. That is true. Got Mr. Rodak survival.
We're all good to go. Can we start, Selfie? Everyone's in and no one else has joined. Like Breezy's joined and rejoined 5 times.
I think we should.
And everyone in chat says they're ready. So
yeah,
are we starting? Or?
Yeah, I say we get it going. No one's loading in, and there's 20 seconds after the timer. Then let's get this show onto road. We've got 80 people in here. If you can all subscribe, that'd be great. Much appreciated. Everyone like the stream. Everyone subscribe. Share it to your friends. Share it to your family WhatsApp. Let's get people. What's Breezy's gate pick going to be then? Oh yeah, all the way outside. Where is Ollie? Ollie's not bad. Gate 5, I think that is.
Right. Yeah, let's see what happens.
Go this gate 1 though.
A few quick guys in this.
A lot of yammings. Got a Fantit, got a
Go
KTM.
this gate 1.
Yeah.
He got 12th in his heat race, so a bit lucky there with the first gate pick. Not going to complain though. I'm sure he can get a good start. We've got a few quick guys in there actually, so should hopefully be a good LCQ race. Marley Spink as well in the LCQ. It's another name. Oh, quick guy.
Got the drone cam out. Drone cam, here we go. Got a couple Linda launches. Okay, everyone's up. Oh, still got one. There we go. And gate goes down. Here we go then. SX1 LCQ. Top 4 to make it to the main event. Someone said out there it's going to be Lucy with that big old shot. No one was really near him. Looks like Breezy just gets caught up. Ollie was in a very, very good position there. Just got caught up with someone that made a mistake in front of him. Breezy goes down. So it's going to be Lucy with that
Breezy
good
has
start.
managed to stick to the uniform as well. Good to see.
Lovely stuff. Godis P2, Tinnell in P3, Baldu P4. So this is at it as it sits. Your top 4 into the main. Obviously, a lot to change. Looks like Godis made a mistake. I think Baldu's going to try and go up the inside. No, he does go absolutely flying. And I click on Ollie. He is down in the whoops. I click on Breezy. He is somewhere. I don't know where he's gone. So not great. Same for Rodak as well. Not a start that Rodak wanted as well. Top 4, obviously. Lucy looking good, though, on that Forever machine. Tinnell. Got the Santa hat on still. Don't kill me on kick and Marley Spin going at it. This is obviously for the final transfer position. Godis is in this as well. Godis may have cuts. Because Godis is ahead of these guys on track, but behind them on the leaderboard. Breezy.
Godis does have 2 seconds, and Lucy, a race leader, has 1 second. So a few cuts coming in.
Tuna does go down. He was in that P6. Okay, that's all right.
The first few laps is cuts, but
got Baldu, who did have a good start.
transfer spot.
Maximum downfall. You mean Breezy's on a downfall? To be fair, he's literally been added. I don't think he's done any laps around this track. But he's looking good though. Running some good laps. Tinnell not too far. Got Marley here as well. He does make a mistake. Got Godis here. He does have cuts, so he's currently sitting in P3 on track. So Godis is looking good. Marley holding on to that final transfer position. Breezy P6, not where he's wanting to be. Rodak as well, not too far back. So has someone changed bike? Is there someone inside Ollie? Or are they just very, very close? I'm sure I saw someone inside of someone. Not a start Ollie wanted. Obviously top 4 to make it through. I think Ollie's going to struggle to make it through to that top 4 position. People are still pretty close, but it's going to be a bit of a trek to get to there, I think. Looks like Lucy made a little mistake and then whoops there. Tinnell's going to gain a little bit, but not going to be able to make a move. So Godis does have his work cut out for him. Although he is in a transfer position, he does have cuts. So Godis has to be comfortably in that top 4 position, essentially, to make it through. Marley is right on him. Marley front touch.
Marley
way too much front brake.
Slams on the front brake. Yeah, that was a weird crash to see. Look at the time in there. 6 seconds from 3rd, 4th, 5th. Breezy's now after that mistake. These guys are going to slowly wheel back into Breezy. Breezy should be up there, really. We'll see what happens. There's a few laps to go. Who's that? Who's just front?
Lucy's gone down. Tinnell is going to be taking the lead of the LCQ here. Yeah, I don't think Breezy's played this track. I think he was doing another race before this. Selfie added him to the LCQ. I don't think he's actually played the track at all. I don't think he was actually planning on racing it. We'll see if he makes it through, though. He'll need a stern talking to. 2 weeks out from A1. Need to put this guy into a boot camp.
Probably one of the worst people you want to try past Marley Spink. He is one of the quick guys. He was 10th in the heat race, so just about didn't make it in, but Marley is quick. So Breezy will have to pass someone who is relatively quick. to get himself into a transfer position as Marley makes an aggressive move on Godis. Don't really want to slow each other down because you kind of want to gap Breezy at this point rather than try and make a pass on Godis. But maybe Godis is going to try to slow down the field slightly and Breezy can catch up. It is, I think, going to be a three-way battle. Look at the cuts here. So Marley third, Breezy fourth, and Godis now dropping out of transfer down because of the cuts as Godis goes down as well. So Breezy is not liking this wall jump.
Yeah, Godis as well, just getting caught up with that. So Godis was in a comfortable top 3 position here, but his cuts have kind of been screwing him. He got very, very early cuts, and no one else has really been getting them, I don't think. So Godis has got to be aggressive. He has got to make some moves if he's wanting to make it in tonight. Breezy most likely did a random 125 championship race before this. Yep. Oh, I should probably get on the 450 and get off my little 125. All Breezy. He'll probably get back on 125 after this anyway. He's got the move on Don't Kill Me on kick. It takes himself out. The Breezy pass. I'm going to start calling that the Breezy classic. Go for a move and take yourself out. I've seen him do that so many times in these WSX races.
But now again, it just shows consistency. Godis is now back in a transfer position. Just about losing it on cuts, but Godis just really staying out of trouble. Make his way into a transfer spot.
He's got the pressure
for the lead here.
He goes down.
As Lucy.
That'll be it for Godis.
Who goes down?
Godis. I think that'll be it for him.
Now. But Lucy, just looking at the lead here, sorry, Lucy is doubling his way through the section, so obviously made a mistake there as Tynell
makes a mistake in the whoops. Lucy gets it back.
No one wants to win this LCQ by the looks of it. We're going to see an aggressive move here from Tynell, I think. He's going to launch this double.
He's
to the inside. Lucy covers the inside.
Is it going to be an aggressive move?
There from Lucy.
This means nothing.
Here we go for the
win.
LCQ.
No, how's the inside? He goes for it.
Marley's going to win.
No, Tynell gets it. Lucy hasn't finished yet. Marley P2. Lucy gets P3, and it is going to be Breezy, I think, unless cuts come into play. It is Breezy just about making it through to that main event. Very, very unfortunate for Rodak. Not a great start from him. Had to fight just to get up to that P5 position there. But again, Rodak just missing out on that main event. Godis as well. Godis was looking good. He was in a solid top 3 position. Just couldn't... I don't think he'd been in that position with that much pressure before, having that many people all battling for that one spot. So Godis just made little mistakes there, lost a lot of time, as cuts were also kind of hindering him as well. So very unfortunate for Godis. He was definitely looking good at the start of that race. But it's going to be Tynell, Marley, Lucy, and Breezy are going to be going to the 450 main event. Ollie, very unfortunate again. One of the Clubmex Pro-Am riders couldn't quite join his teammate Wardy, the other Pro-Am rider. Wardy got 7th in his heat race, so he is going to be in the main event, his first main event. And very unfortunate for Ollie again. Ollie has got to pack up his bag, sit in the stands and watch the race. Let's get out of here then, shall we? Let's have a look at fastest lap. I should hope Breezy got it. Breezy did get it. Rodak only 0.4 back as well, so Rodak had some good pace, just unfortunately couldn't quite get into that top 4, the spot that he needed. That was your first Supercross race with these OEMs? Jesus, Godis, where have you been? These OEMs have been up for ages, mate. I mean, you were riding good Godis. Yeah, you were riding good Godis at the start there. I think your cuts just hindered you quite a lot. But I don't think you should be unhappy with that ride. I think you were riding quite good. You were holding your own.
Yeah, Freddie, there's no tips for an MX bike start. You either slam on your brakes at the beginning and just sit and wait for everyone to crash, or you try and hold shot and most likely end up in a crash, or you glitch for everyone and then you hold shot. So
that is the most annoying part sometimes of Rodak, when you feel like you're riding good, you're doing your own thing, but you just can't get away from everyone. They're sometimes the most frustrating races. Sometimes even if you ride bad and it's like, yeah, I didn't do well because I rode bad. But sometimes the most annoying races is when you know that you're feeling good and you just keep getting stiffed. They're the most annoying races sometimes. But, you know, good prep. Nonetheless, even just doing heat races, LCQs and stuff is still good prep. Get you into, you know, you'll feel comfortable if you do aerial. You'll, if you're in heat races, LCQs and aerial, then you'll know what to do. It definitely does help you. Yeah, you got cuts very early, Godis, and I think everyone around you sort of took advantage of that. But no, I think you should be happy with how you rode in that. Right, 250 main event time. What I will do, I think I already restarted the game. Right, SX2 main event time then, boys. SX2 main, here we go. Change to 250. Still got the Enduro 250 on.
I've just got the Triumph OEM one.
Some practice, you might get there soon. I mean, just doing races in general will help you improve. Will get you better. I know everyone's like make or break for the main, but doing qualifying, doing heat races, doing LCQs, you start getting used to it. You know what you need to do. I've been doing. I think next year's my 5th aerial year. I think it is. You just sort of figure out what you need to do. Like, I never really worry about heat wins. I know a lot of people go into it trying to win it and everything, but 9 times out of 10, if I'm in like 4th or 5th, I just sit there. I have no reason to try and push for the win. We all know what MX bike starts are like. Whether you win the heat race or you get a far outside gate, realistically, probably everyone's still going to hit you anyway. So the main goal is just make it through. Get yourself in a comfortable position, get into a good rhythm, and just sit there doing that pace. You haven't got to push. Don't worry about everyone else around you. Just do your own thing. Main event time then. I would say championship decider, but it's not really. Zaya won the championship essentially. Because the top 3 aren't here and no one else can win it. So Zaya's won the championship, but he's not here. I don't know where Yoda is, because Yoda just didn't sign up. Zaya said that he couldn't make it, and Lanson is banned or something, I think Selfie said. So if Yoda just showed up, he would win the championship. But I don't know if Yoda just can't make it. So Zaya's won the championship without anyone even being it, really. The setup you use is something you made quick myself because it didn't have a supercross setup. I would just use a base setup or something, go this. If you really can never find one, just use a base setup. I do it if I'm on like a random bike. Like in Lynn's lobbies, for example, if I want to use a random KX, that I just use an SPX base setup. They are fine, like they'll get you through the tracks. And it saves you making your own one. I know not everyone knows how suspension works. I don't even know how suspension works half the time in this game. I know the rough idea. If I want to make something softer, if I want to make something a bit stiffer, I know how to do that, but I don't know how to make like good setups, so. But yeah, like I said, even the base setups are pretty decent. Like they'll get you around the track. How much fuel? Could not tell you, to be honest. I don't race 250s. So I don't know how much fuel everyone will be running. Yeah, the base setups are free, and then you can buy them on spxperformance.com. I think they're $8 or something like that. 450s, you're probably wanting like 6.5 litres maybe. That'll be like solid amount. You shouldn't ever really run out with 6.5 litres. You'll get through a Supercross main with 5 or something, but that'll be pushing it. Don't think I really have many 250 riders stuff. But I need to have a good old clear out of everything after the racing is done here tonight. Obviously downloading everyone's stuff for the last 5 rounds. I have a lot of crap. A lot of stuff, obviously. Like, I'm not going to use someone else's bike and gear and stuff. So I need to go through and just clear everything out. It's probably like hella gigabytes worth of stuff. You'll do 7 to be on the safe side? Yeah, 7 will be absolutely plenty. You don't have to worry about running out if you've got 7 litres in. Oh, we restarted. Was there still someone loading in? Oh, we've got Desborough still sinking in. 7 is enough for free in Krakenberg. To be fair, if you're like hot lapping Krakenberg, which who's hot lapping Krakenberg other than Linz? But you can get around Krakenberg in around 50 minutes, which probably about 8 or 9 litres would get you through that. But yeah, like I said, 7 litres would be absolutely plenty for a Supercross main.
250s use less fuel though, no?
Yeah, I think he's talking about 450s.
That's why it's hard to say, cause yeah.
Yeah, he said 250s. I said I haven't got a clue because I don't race 250. And then he said 450s.
Probably 5.5.
Nice that the mains are still full though, even though there wasn't really many people in either heat or LCQ. Still got a full main, which is nice. It's a shame when mains don't fill up because it takes it, you know, it takes the competitive factor away from it sometimes. Like winning a race with 21 other people compared to winning a race with, say, you know, 9 people. Feels better to win with more people because you beat more people. Means more when there's more people. It's nice. It's still mains filling up, which is good. Obviously, this is the final round. This is the finale. I think we'll start any second, I would have thought. Oh, this guy's still loading in. Damn. I think other than him, I think everybody is in. 4D Low has 285 MMR. Damn. Damn. It is funny watching the start of these races sometimes. I wonder in real life, I wonder if people would do this if they just said, yeah, go faff out, you know, go faff on the track for 15 minutes or wait for the race. I wonder if everyone would just be sitting here wheeling, hitting each other. Like, I wonder if people would just sit there doing little transfers and stuff. Hey, Colin, get off the track, mate. Colin, get off the track. Don't know how you spell his name. Okay, I think he went off. Seems like everyone's just sitting and doing backflips. Right, here we go then. SX2 main event time. Let's go free roam for the start. Wait, Timey made it through the LCQ, did he?
Is it?
The Timey. And sure he was, I don't know, he got like 14th in the heat. I didn't know he made it through the LCQ. We didn't watch the 251 though. No. So fair enough if he did. I was going to say, yeah, to struggle in the heat race, but if he brought it back to make it into the main, then fair play to him. Got to go grind him for aerial. I think it was
whoever made it in. Because the winner of the LCQ was 1 minute ahead of fourth.
Oh. Do you reckon he just didn't run
I think it was just 5 were there and then finished. But ones to watch just for this main event, Stocky and Carter, first and second in LCQ and both with heat race wins. So Stocky and Carter ones to watch for this main event.
There you go then. Going into that first corner for the SX2 main event. Missile Gaming was looking good. Did get the whole shot, but I don't think it was actually on the track. But it's going to be Ethan and Stocky neck and neck over at the wall jump. Looks like Selfie got a good start there. Tyrek Design Co. and Zenshi as he knows wheelies. He goes flying. So Selfie did have a good start there until he absolutely wooded himself. So it's going to be Stocky with the early lead. As Jake said, that is not the guy that you want out front early.
Is not.
Won his heat race by 22 seconds, I think Jake said. So not the guy you want out front. Not the guy at all that you want out front. So Ethan and Carter, both MRC, CDS, you know, decent teams by the looks of it. So they need to hunt him down quick. They need to stop him and, you know, battle with him. Because if you let Stocky get about 5-6 seconds, I don't see that coming down again. To be honest, I feel like that will just keep going up and up and up. So Stocky is looking good. We do have a big pile up here. What on earth is going back here? We've got Fredney back here, 4D low. Caden trying to cut down twice when there's a bike next to him. Not too sure where bro's bought his racecraft from, but needs a refund. There was a bike next to me. He keeps trying to cut down. Like, there's a bike there, mate. Oh my god, Frax has turned around. Caden's gone down again. I think we've just witnessed an alt F4 from Caden. We are literally one lap in. I think it's enough. Desborough here.
Point standings as well. So Stocky is currently sat 7th in standings. But if he was to win this race, he would jump up to 3rd.
Jesus.
So, bit of prize money on the line for Stocky here. Third in championship.
Looks like Ethan getting a good drive there. He's going to go up the inside of Stocky. Exactly what it needs to do. Stocky with a very good racecraft there. Cuts right back under him. Holds on to that lead. But this is exactly what Ethan needs to be doing. He needs to be hunting down Stocky, making some passes if he can. Showing him his front end, letting Stocky know he's there. And as I say,
and Carter as well.
Ethan makes the move.
Dropped down to about 8th.
Nearly.
And now has made his way back up into 3rd. Oh my god, Ethan.
Ethan trying to make
Carter
the move.
now. Move his way into 3rd. So we'll see if he can maybe make some moves and catch up to these two up front.
Ethan's saying nice and low over that. Getting a lot of time on Stocky. Is he going to try and go to the inside? No, he's not. He's going to play it safe. Try and get the drive for the whoops. I feel like it's pretty hard to skim these whoops well on a 250. Especially
these WSX whoops have been difficult, even for 450 guys. So
you got a little jump before it as well, which takes away a lot of your speed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So Stocky and Ethan
Stocky
looking good.
opts in for that inside, and Ethan going outside. Stocky has been doing that inside line, and Ethan goes for the outside line. It looked like there he had a little bit of a front tut there, but
oh, I'm going backwards. What's going on? Missing board. Who is that? They've gone down. Is that? Oh, that is Timey. In his own, do his own thing again. Yeah, Caden did go. He didn't need 084. I think we did witness that. Oh, looks like Ethan has crashed on the wall jump somehow. Timey does go into them. Wasn't anything either of them could do with that.
This wall jump is a bit.
It's a bit dodgy
though. Even I've had a few issues. Yeah, you come straight out of a corner, so you're a bit sideways. You go up the wall jump, and it is a bit difficult. I wouldn't like to crash on it every lap, but
definitely not.
You know, seeing it once or twice in the main event, it is a common thing. Ethan there just nosedives out of the whoop, so a bit sketchy for Ethan. But Stocky has pulled out a bit of a lead. Stocky's doing single into it, and Ethan's doing double, so slightly different lines for first and second.
RP just absolutely went for it. Dived up the inside of Bandit Nation.
And again, he's going for the inside again. But this is letting Rytox now, one of Dorian's friends, I believe, catch up to these guys for a top 5 battle here. Where is Smugs?
Bandit Nation's going for it. Jesus Christ, takes himself out going for that move up the inside. These guys are getting very, very aggressive with each other. We're very early into this race. People don't need to be going for 80 buttons just yet. Plenty of time to go. Looks like Bandit Nation has a lot of catch up to do now. He was in a decent position there, but that was all on him. Went for the really aggressive move, spun himself out. Oh my god. Looks like Desborough just went into back of Colin there. Not really much he can do. Selfie. We all saw Selfie start. Very good start. Oh, and just bumps the back of Dirtbike, or Dr. Dirtbike. So Selfie had a very good start. Decided to go for some freestyle Axel Hodges points and absolutely warded himself. So he is currently sitting down in P12. So not where he wanted to be. And we've got Patty here as well. That could be another position. Selfie changes line, goes up the inside. That was smart from him there. Changed his line around. 3 wide through the whoops. Dr. Dirtbike front flips. I think Selfie definitely has the pace over Patty. I think he's going to try and get the move here. Possibly going to try and go up the inside if he can. Selfie up the inside of Patty. Can he get the drive coming out? Guards the inside line. Very nice move there from Selfie. Again, guards the inside from Patty. Diving back up him again. I don't know what that was. But Selfie, very good racing there. Very smart racing. Made some good moves there. Changes lines up as well to get up and around people. That is called good track creating from Mr. Kevin Fuela here. Multiple lines, change different lines, and you can still get the moves going. And some good racecraft there from Selfie. So Selfie making positions. I think that does put him inside the top 10 now. I think there are cuts coming into play here with Selfie, but nonetheless, Selfie up into that top 10 spot now. Like we said about Stocky at the
podium as well. Go on.
I was going to say, Stocky, as we said, got that gap to 4.3, and I don't really see that coming back down again.
Yeah, I was about to say as well, the top 3 guys are slowly pulling away from Smuds. So Smuds' fastest lap time is a 55.8, and Carter's a 55.6. So they are all about the same sort of lap time, but it is just keeping it on 2 wheels. Looking at these triples, they are hanging the back wheel on most of the jump. So I think this is a big track for 250s.
Frax did just try to take out Stocky there. Did miss, luckily, but he singled out of a corner and just launched into Stocky, but landed behind him, luckily.
I mean, there'd be no reason none of these guys are.
Yeah, that was very interesting. I don't know why he went for that. I am going to stick with Ethan if I can. For some reason, I can't even click on any of these guys. Looks like
fastest lap times at the minute.
So Ethan...
Just quick, looking at the timings. So Stocky, Carter, Ethan, Smuds. Okay. So basically in race order for quickest lap time. So your quickest 4 guys are in the top 4.
Sorry to cut you off here, but Stocky has gone down. So Ethan is going to make the move and actually catches Stocky. Ethan coming down, Stocky going up. Never going to work. So Ethan ends up forcing Stocky to go down, and Ethan moving up into that P1 spot. Now, that was for the lead. I didn't realise that was for the lead. I thought that was for P2. Carter goes down.
As Carter just gets involved there with Deegan, the lapper.
I've seen Deegan has retired now, but I will say I have seen Deegan go flying across opposite lanes here in the heat race and in his main. So I don't know what's going on with Deegan,
has just been ejected as well. So a few of these lappers not playing nice. Shame to see, really. But...
Yeah, so yeah, I've seen Deegan's bike go flying across the track so many times. Ethan makes a mistake, has to roll the finish jump. That is going to be costly there. Stocky is going to be trying to make that move again. Ethan guarding that inside. Stocky's going to be coming for it though. Stocky's going to guard the inside. Wasn't quite close enough. Selfie obviously had to stop to eject someone.
With Fredney, he has been at each and every week. Unfortunately, he is being lapped most weeks. But Stocky and Ethan collide, and Stocky gets an awful reset on the wall jump.
Yes, and now push up that wall jump. Frax as well, just hitting him. So yeah,
Stocky's going to Fredney just for being a good lapper. But
it wasn't Fredney. Yeah, it's fine.
Yes, Fredney has been a good lapper every week, so shout out Fredney.
So Ethan getting a little bit lucky there, which was good. Manages to hold on to that lead. 4 seconds though. We've seen what Stocky can do.
And in a way, all this carnage up front is really helping Rytox and Smuds. They were about 19 seconds back, 20 seconds back. So they are slowly gaining as well with these guys just making mistakes. So Stocky again goes down, which puts him down to P3 now looking at it. So Stocky, a race leader, was pulling about 5 or 6 seconds. He's now dropped down to 3rd.
Smuds just getting caught up
just lock in.
Smuds just getting caught up with Fredney there. Just went into the back of him. Wasn't really much that he could do, but Smuds is going to lose a lot of time from that now. And is that a position? I don't think it is. No, it's not. So Smuds has lost a lot of time from that. So it actually looks like, does Rytox, where's Rytox? I can't click on him for some reason, which is really nice. He's on the wall jump.
He's just gone over the wall jump. So he's not far back. He is slowly gaining on these guys up front just because of their mistakes. But Ethan now has sort of inherited the lead and a 6-second gap. So realistically, if Ethan doesn't lose about a second a lap, he could just bring it on home to take the main event win.
Carter and Stocky
as well, having a good race.
Yeah, these guys are really
going at it. Let's have a look if there's cuts. No cuts involved, so they are just this tight on track.
Stocky, big case there. He's going to lose quite a bit of time, but the more Carter and Stocky battle, the more Ethan's going to get away. The time is coming down, but 5 and a bit minutes left. It's going to be tight. Can Ethan hold on to it? Just do his own thing. Got Smuds here still losing a lot of time from that crash that he had a few laps ago. Smuds pretty much in no man land, really. Fredney again just getting caught with RP.
Sorry, there's Ethan. Ethan, front tucks from the lead, and has now dropped into P2. So that's 6 seconds in 2 laps. So none of these guys are really keeping it on 2 wheels. It must be a technical track for these 250s. Because these top 3 are crashing left, right, and centre. But they're still so close. That's the thing. They're all making their own mistakes, but it's really not changing the outcome of the race. But thing is with Rytox, Rytox doesn't seem to be making any mistakes here, looking at analysis. And he is just slowly catching up on these top 3 guys. So halfway through the race, we didn't really think it would be possible for Rytox to get podium, but he is actually really in it now. Look at the gap, first to third is 1.4 seconds now.
I do see a lapper coming into play here, possibly. He is just keeping himself to himself, but he does need to move. I hope he knows that these are the top 3 in front of him. Okay, he does pull over to the side. Good stuff. He didn't realise that was a top 3 battle going on. It's always hard being lapped by the leaders, because you never know who's where or what's going on. But these guys very, very close. Top 3 within 0.8 of a second now. Oh, a little mistake there from Stocky. That's going to give Carter about a second. Again, Fredney as well. He has been lapped quite a few times. I think he knows that these other lappers coming through. Ethan has dropped back a little bit, but I don't think that's going to really mean too much, because Stocky and Carter are going to have to fight out and battle, which will most likely let Ethan catch back up again. Rytox isn't out of the picture though. If anyone's going to join them in this top 3, it is going to be Rytox. Smuds 27 seconds back. Carter does make a mistake, comes up short. So Stocky is going to be taking that lead again. Ethan's going to try and go up the inside of Carter. So Carter has lost 2 positions now in that one section. So 1 mistake there from Carter, and that's 2 positions gone. 3 minutes left on the clock here. Still plenty of racing to go. Probably about 5 more minutes or so of racing. Dr. Dirtbike does need to move out that way here for the leaders. Does pull over to the side. It is always sketchy when they do just break in the racing line. He's just cut down in front of Carter, and Carter gets caught up in that. I don't know if Dr. Dirtbike knew that he was being lapped by 3 of them all at the same time. Does put his hand up. I think he's just realised that. So Carter is probably going to be about 5 or 6 seconds behind these guys now, so it's not looking good for Carter.
Carter as well with that being off track. It's unfortunate with the game, but he did get penalised by the lapper and then also got 2 seconds of cuts. So that's really affected Carter's race, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So yeah, 6.5 seconds back now with the cuts.
Again, Rytox not too far back. Only about a corner and a bit maybe behind Carter now. So as I say that, he gets Pobosoed over the roller. It could still be possible though, but Stocky back into the lead of this race on that wax racing machine. Ethan and Carter. Carter's not too far back.
Made it a lot harder for himself, I think.
Although Carter has just gone down at the end of the whoops.
There he goes again.
So Carter, I think he started over pushing after he made that mistake with that lapper. Very unfortunate. However, Stocky and Ethan are back into lappers again, multiple lappers. So you never know. Carter could be allowed to come back into this. He has lost 10 seconds in the last lap or 2. There is someone sideways, but he takes the other lapper down with him. Oh my word. This is getting sketchy with these lappers here. Oh my word.
Unfortunate for Rytox as well. Obviously, Carter's making the mistakes for 3rd place. And as Rytox is slowly gaining, he was about a second behind Carter. He front flips in the whoops and loses about 5 or 6 seconds. So Rytox was slowly getting onto that podium and then just make that big mistake in the whoops. Made him drop back 10 seconds back now from 3rd.
Ethan 2.8 seconds back. It is going to be hard for him to try and catch Stocky now. I think it is going to take a mistake. Rytox just caught up with lappers again. I don't think he's really going to be able to be... I don't think he's going to catch up to Carter here. Carter basically in his own race now. No one really behind him. No one really in front of him, to be honest. It's going to be very, very hard for him to come back and join him for the fight of the win of this main. It's possible with the lappers, but I don't really see it happening. Stocky has put that gap to 3.5 seconds now. Friendly moving out of the way. Wants none of it this time. Jumps off the track. He's not having it. He does not want to be in the way again. Moving out of the way for Ethan now. Good stuff there from Fredney. But again, Carter, about 10 or so seconds behind Ethan. It's going to be very hard for him to try and catch up. Rytox as well, still just battling with all these lappers, although that is actually Smuds right behind him. So Smuds going for that P4 position here. So Rytox was only about 10 seconds behind that top 3 battle, but seems like he's been caught up in absolute carnage and has actually allowed Smuds to be right behind him. They're neck and neck, they're touching in the air. Smuds goes up the inside, can't quite make that move there. So going into the final lap here, we're going to say on board with Stocky. He has fought for the win of this main event. He has had to put a charge down, battled the entire race. He's managed to put the gap to 5.2. He can breathe, he can relax a little bit, just bring it on home now, but half of the track to go. Stocky just has to bring it on home on that Wax Racing X ERS KTM. Final time through the whoops here. Nice run through the whoops. A little bit sketchy towards the end there, but I think that's 250 for you. Can hit this triple, double. Okay, so 250 is going triple, or some are going triple. And Stocky
I've only
down
seen
the
Stocky
straight.
doing that. To be fair, the guys behind him, look, they're doing the double over the corner.
So it is going to be Stocky on that Waxed Racing X ERS machine, taking that SX2 main event win, and I believe that'll put him P3 in points overall. So that could be some cash moolah for him there, because there is prize money on the line. Ethan with a solid P2, and Carter taking that podium position P3. I think Ethan, Carter, and Stocky can be very happy with that race. They had to fight the entire race. The only time I saw Stocky have a bit of breathing room was on the last lap. Looks like Smud's going to try and go for it on Rytox.
Smud has 5 seconds of cuts. So sort of.
Okay, so Rytox coming across and gets it anyway. Rytox gets it anyway. Is he going to lose it to RP, though?
Cuts over Rytox.
No, he nearly loses it to RP. Or has lost it.
Wait, he has lost it, so why?
Because RP's closer. Maybe he didn't get it. No? Oh my god, that got closer. Oh no, never mind, it's a second. Okay, I was looking at the point 4. So he nearly lost it. He went for that move, and he called the old breezy classic, is what I'm calling it now.
Extra cuts. He
Probably.
gave himself an extra second. So 7 seconds of cuts for Smud.
So Stocky, Ethan, Carter, your podium. Rytox, Smuds rounding out your top 5. RP, Patty, himself, Gaming, Desborough, Banded Nation, your top 10. Very good racing from everyone here. I think everyone had some good battles going on. Very, very close racing on this track, I think. This track was very, very close. Pretty much everyone. Top 3 escaped, had their own little battle. And then these guys here had their own little battle. I feel like everyone sort of had their own little groups of 3 or 4 people battling. No one was really in no man's land. Let's have a little look at fast lap time over here as well. Stocky just about 0.2. So top 4 all within a second on the fastest lap wise. So it was very, very tight. It was close. Considering that the top 3 guys here, top 3 in the championship, are not here. Some good racing still. That was actually quite an entertaining race. So that was good. Let's jump out here then. Let's go for the SX1 main event. Terry, sorry for all the times you're a bad lapper. Honestly, Freddie, I was watching and you were moving out the way when you could. It is very hard, especially I think you were at like 3 times. So I suppose it is very hard to keep moving out of the way. Obviously, you want to focus on your own race, but then you can't really focus on your own race. So it's all good. I saw you trying to move out of the way when you could. It's hard sometimes moving out of everyone's way every single time. Just got to try. Do your best, basically. Let's load the game back up again. Quick Discord check. Let's whack the old 430 back home. You took stock out because your finger slipped. Damn. Crash me went into your bike. You wouldn't say it's my fault, but I'm so sorry. Yeah, I mean, if you crash, not very much that you can do. Right, let's have a look-see Minuski. The 450 main event is indeed up. Let me change this. SX1 main event. Here we go. Gonna get a kebab now because it's deserved. W. First main, W. Right, SX1 main event time then. The big boys. The big race. The moment we've all been waiting for. The top 3 fight for the championship between Boy, who is currently leading it, Dorian, who is in 2nd place, and Neon, who is in 3rd. 5 points, Dorian to Boy. 8 points, Neon to Boy. Boy has to just do his thing, and he'll come home with the championship. Neon has to win. He can't do anything else but win, essentially, if he's got to try and gain 8 points. So, Neon has to win. Dorian has to probably win as well, to be honest, with 5 points. Has to basically be on the podium. Troy doesn't race his sack. He doesn't do the EU one. He done the NA side. Yuck. So, big championship fight. It is on. It is time to go racing, boys. To see him making promo 280 hours on the board. I mean, W indeed. So then, here we go then. Big boy race. It is big boy time. I'll just put it onto free roam for Uno Memento. I'm just going to pop to a bog real quick. 1 second. Right, we back. 5.5 minutes be enough. I'd go 6. 5.5 should get you around the track, but 6 to be safe. Here we are then. Let's get the points up, so you guys can see. Tell you what, we can get rid of the 251 now, can't we? Don't need this one anymore. Just this one. Here we go then. This is the point standings. Final round. Dorian, P2, trying to get that championship. Neon, trying to get that championship. And Boy, trying to hold on to getting that championship. Who is it going to be tonight? Like I said before, Boy has to just do his thing. He doesn't have to overly do it. He doesn't have to push. He doesn't need to win. Thank you, Mitch, for subscribing. He doesn't need to do anything other than at least be around top 5. Pretty much minimum needs to be in the top 5. Do 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 do. Alright. Do have Wardy here in his first main event, looking good. Who do we have winning, boys? Let me know in the chat. I wanted to start a poll, but I don't actually know if you can anymore. Who you guys got for the championship? Boy, Dorian, or Neon? They are your top 3. Oh my word. Who do you guys have winning? Boy, Neon, or Dorian? Who is going to bring home the WSX SX1 World Championship? Looks like Davey has got that gate 1. Neon, gate 2. Boy, gate 3. Dorian, gate 4. JS7, gate 5. So I would say pretty much most of the top boys in there right on the inside there. Got Wardy, his first main. What can he do? What can he pull out? Needs to just do his own thing. Doesn't need to worry about everyone else around him. We've got Breezy, far outside gate. Not the gate pick that he wanted, but nonetheless, he is in the main. Got Spink in here as well. Jamie here. We got Finn, who was P2 in qualifying, I believe. Not heard of him before. Not seen him in any races before. So I don't know what he's like in racing, but his qualifying speed seems pretty good. Here we go then. SX1 main event. The championship night. Someone will leave here tonight with the championship trophy, and someone will leave here very, very sad. Neon closes the line off. Boy chooses to hang back for the start to be safe. Neon gets that early hole shot. Boy, not too bad of a start. He's definitely there. Where can we go then? Here we go. Neon. What he needed to do. Your fastest qualifier. He won his heat race. He had the fastest lap in his heat race. So Neon, so far, doing exactly what he needs to do. But he does have 2 Club Mex boys. Obviously, you got Davey here and Boy. So Boy is in a good position of also having a teammate in the fight with him. But like I said, if Boy just sits here, Boy can just sit here the whole race and come out with the championship. Dorian, not the start that he wanted. Don't know why it won't let me click on him, but Dorian is somewhere around here. Wardy as well, not of a terrible start. Breezy has gone down on the start straight. And he has got down again. Finn trying to go up the inside of Wardy, and Wardy just getting squeezed there. Looks like Finley does get the worst end of that and does go down. So Breezy and Wardy together. Breezy goes down on that Dragon's Back. That Dragon's Back is very easy to do that. It is very, very easy to run flip. Are you here, Jake? I don't know where Jake is, but... no, not for Super
I was on mute. Anyway. So yeah, so Boy, good start. Just needs a podium, really. I think he can get 4th if Neon wins and still win championship. But top 3 to basically solidify it, 100%. We'll see what Davey does here. I don't know if Davey's going to try, like, bring Boy with him, or if Davey feels a bit slower and let Boy pass. I don't know. At the minute, that's not the case. Davey is holding his position, but...
I can confirm.
And
Davey
has
and Boy.
retired.
He's gone already. Okay, never mind.
Yep.
So, like I was saying, I can confirm Boy and David are in a VC together. So if you guys see some switcheroo skiing stuff, they'll be working together. I have no doubt about that. I doubt we'll see anything like, you know, team tactics-wise, as in like taking Neon out. Don't ever want to see that.
Dorian in 4th.
Azarton.
Now.
Where's he come from?
So Dorian's made 15 passes in 1 lap and is now 4 seconds behind podium. So Dorian is flying.
Dorian's come in to play
Dorian
them.
still out of it. Yeah.
Dorian P2 in points. So he's closer to the championship than what Neon is. Looks like Boy has made the move on Davey. Didn't see that, so don't know whether Davey's part of letting by or if Boy's made the move. But is Boy going to hunt down Neon now? Or is he going to go, right, Neon, you can have the win. I'm having the championship. We'll see. We'll see what Boy can do. Boy and Neon are very familiar with this position. Come down to them two for the Enduro Championship, so... Boy has been in this position before where he's had to beat Neon for the championship. So Neon, nothing more Neon can do as it stands. Neon is doing what he needs to do, but Boy is doing also exactly what he needs to do. So we'll see. I think as it stands right now, Boy just can stay P2. He has no reason to push after Neon, and he's lost 2 seconds in a lap, so I don't think Boy is pushing for Neon. So I think Boy is playing the smart game.
There's no reason to risk mistakes, especially if Dorian now closing up on these guys. There's no reason for Boy to push anything. So I think Boy will maybe hope for Neon's some mistakes from Neon. Maybe Boy will push a few laps and see if he can gain, just to sort of get a base of where his speed is. But I think Boy, Davey, and Dorian, I think this is going to be the top 4 for the race. But JS7's got the speed. We'll see if he can make a move on Silver here on Takeshi MXL. But JS7 definitely has the speed to make his way into top 5.
I'm
Breezy
also interested.
as well, not a great start. Breezy is in a 6-wide battle through these whoops.
Jesus.
Oh my god. I've just clicked on Breezy and there is 7 of... Look at this battle.
Oh my word.
I don't even know what position this is for. Where's Marley? So this is about a top 10 battle. So 10th to 21st is about 15 seconds. So top 10 is still anyone's game, really. We've still got about 13 minutes left of the main event. Boy again. I can see here, look, he's sort of pushed a lap. He has gained on Neon slightly. His lap time was about 0.7 quicker than Neon's last lap, so... Boy just keeps doing what he's doing. See if he can reel in Neon. As Wardy here as well on the Club Max FXR. Not a great race for Wardy. He managed to put himself in the main event of a good heat race. Just not really the position he wants to be. Sort of aiming for a top 15. But unfortunate for Wardy here with a bad start. We'll see what can happen here. But he's about 8 seconds back from 19th. So unfortunate race for Wardy here. He needs to just log the laps.
He's letting Boy go. Good stuff from Wardy there. Letting him by nice and early. Good stuff there. Good stuff there from Wardy. Again, like I said, this is Wardy's first main, so no expectations here for Wardy, just other than gaining some experience, knowing how a main event goes, how long the race is. It's all about practice, really, when you're obviously pro-am rider. It's all about just practicing, getting comfortable, knowing what, you know, each race feels like, essentially. So again, no expectations from
JS7 as
Wardy.
well.
Just do his thing. He's up into 5th now.
Has just made the pass on Silver.
Can't click
or
on
was
it.
that Jizzle? That was Silver. Yeah, I've just managed to wait for 5 minutes. But
I clicked on
JS7
Dorian.
has made his way back into the top 5. We'll see if he can push for Dorian. But Dorian's managed to really push. He's not exactly gaining to Neon, but he is gaining on Davey for this podium position, the podium fight. It has been between Davey and Dorian for top 3 in the standings. Neon has managed to squeeze his way into the top 3, but the fight each week has been really against Davey and Dorian for that 2nd or 3rd position.
I am interested to see what Davey's going to do here. Is he going to back Dorian up? Because obviously Dorian is the closest. Dorian is P2 in points. So Dorian is the closest to Boy. So I'm interested to see what Davey's going to do. Is he going to back up Dorian and like hold him back so that even if Dorian does get past Boy, he's like 15 seconds back? So I don't know. I'm interested to see what Davey's going to do here because obviously he can help his teammate out.
I mean, Davey is 6 points behind Dorian. So really, if he finishes in front or behind, it doesn't really make much of a difference. So yeah, we'll kind of see what happens, see how this plays out. As Peter Larker and Wardy here.
Oh, how on earth?
Oh my god, that is so lucky.
What was that like?
I think just both of them tried to move and then just came together. So unfortunate for them two there, but Davey and Dorian get through alive. So the battle for 3rd is still on. As Boy is sort of hanging on to about that 2 second.
I can definitely see.
It's just Neon making mistakes.
Yeah, I can definitely see. Oh my word, Lappers have just rejoined right in front of Davey, and Lucy's looped it looking behind. Tinnell does need to move out the way here for Davey. Oh my word. Lappers are getting sketchy and squirrely everywhere. But I could see Dorian making an aggressive move maybe on Davey, like, right, I need to move, get out of my way type of pass. We'll see. We'll see what Dorian wants to do here. Obviously, this is all down to Dorian. 5 points back. It is still entirely possible for Dorian to win his championship. However, the 2 people he does need to beat are in front of him, so that does make life a lot harder for Dorian. But Boy, as I click on him, has made the move on Neon for the lead of the race. Boy does not need to do this, but he's going to end it on a statement if he wins. El Cooper Webb style. No need to win, but he'll go for it. Neon diving up the inside of Boy there, trying to make that move. Neon wheeling through the whoops. Boy closes the line off, not having that. I think Boy does make a little mistake there. He does.
Here. Neon has been doing that double, and Boy has been doing that double. So we'll see how that plays out for lap time wise. But they are both doing separate lines. As Silver, unfortunately, with a retirement there, he was sat in about 7th. I think he just made a few big mistakes.
So JS7 trying to get through some lappers here, trying to make the move. Not too sure what gear JS7 is using, but either way, I don't see it.
He's wearing blue on blue.
Ah, okay.
But still, it's fine.
Yeah, I obviously have a separate folder for WSX.
Getting a bit sketchy over that wall jump. Still causing some issues. That wall jump seems a bit technical. Looking at it, SX2 and SX1 are both having issues with it. So it makes the front end really light when you go up it at slant.
Yeah.
So it is quite an awkward thing. But Davey manages to hold on to 3rd place over Dorian. So Dorian was putting pressure on Davey, but Davey's just spread out the gap just enough. Put a lapper in between them.
Little mistake there from Davey.
Still not going to settle for 4th. Dorian's definitely got the speed to get up there. He's been on the podium almost every single round, I believe, other than last week. I think something like that. So Dorian definitely has the speed. See if Davey can hang on to this podium position. How close is your leaders?
Not too. Boy does make a clever mistake there, so that's going to make him lose a lot of time. But again, Boy doesn't need to win. Doesn't need to push to pass Neon. So looks like Boy did have a little go there. He was like, right, okay, I'm right here. Might as well go for it a little bit. But after a few little mistakes there, it wouldn't surprise me if Boy sort of relaxes a little bit. Doesn't need to come out here and win, but a win is a win. It'd be nice. So 3.4 seconds is the gap now. Davey and Dorian still going at it. Davey's still holding off Dorian. Again, nothing looks like Davey's purposely holding Dorian back, but I don't know. Either way,
they're not even losing time
to
the leaders.
That's what I mean.
Think they're just both running the same
they're
sort
both
of
just
exact lap
playing it
time.
out,
Let's
yeah.
have a look here. So Davey's last lap was a 55.1. Dorian's was a 54.8. So about 0.3 quicker.
It's just racing normally, really. No sort of tactics come into play or anything.
3.4 between them.
JS7 still here, about 10 seconds behind Dorian.
JS7 actually has the 2nd fastest lap time by 0.04 to Neon. So JS7 2nd fastest lap time.
JS7 a lot of open track, so a lot of time for him to be pushing.
So just quick fastest lap time check. So Neon first by 0.04, then JS7 second, Dorian third, Boy fourth, and then Davey in fifth.
Neon just
really,
made
the top
his way.
5 is about your top 5 quickest on track. So
Neon just making his way through a bunch of lappers here. Does get around Breezy. I see that Breezy wasn't doing anything silly here, obviously. Oh, okay. I shouldn't speak about Breezy.
Position.
I should never speak to him. I should never say anything good about Breezy. Oh, Breezy not doing anything stupid as he fifth wicks and get into a corner, like. But I'm glad that Breezy didn't do anything silly with Neon. Obviously, we want this to be nice and fair. We don't want any sort of, Club Mex boys attack Neon. You never want that. So it's nice that Breezy was being a good lapper there, wasn't holding up Neon anyway.
Annoying for Neon. Obviously, the leader comes into the lappers first, and it just seems like Neon is coming into groups of lappers every single. He's got three lappers ahead of him now, just coming out of the whoop. So
Bryn does move out the way for him though, which is nice. He does. Yeah, he's got 3 more lappers. He has to try and get around. Obviously, doing a different line to what most other people are doing as well. So Neon needs to try and get around his lappers. He will be losing time. However, Boy will obviously have to pass him as well. So even if Boy does gain 4 or 5 seconds now, Boy has to then pass him and will probably lose them 4 or 5 seconds again. But Davey's still here. Davey's still holding off Dorian. Looks like he's actually put about 6 seconds on him. So yeah, Dorian just not quite having the pace that he wants. But again,
Dorian, just looking at it, Dorian must have made a huge mistake. 4 seconds of cuts from that lap.
Jesus, yeah, he must
definitely
have
either missed a rhythm or missed a checkpoint or something, because 4 seconds of cuts is not just a mistake. That is
that's like a rhythm
section.
Yeah,
so
that's like a whole.
That's what I mean. So Dorian's going to drop back now, basically into JS7. Nowhere near each other on track, but if Dorian's racked up about 4 or 5 seconds of cuts, that makes JS7 2 seconds behind him now. I mean, a huge gap from the 5th to 6th. So I wouldn't be surprised if Neon here does lap up to 6th. Is that him lapping up to 6th now? It is, so yeah. Haven't seen Neon get any further with lappers, so realistically, once you get through Jizzle and Lucy, it is sort of free track from there, so we'll see. Maybe Boy can make the final charge in the last few laps when he gets some free track. These lappers just let him past.
I do want to say as well,
Neon.
Davey winning his first heat race win of this season. And I was going to say I would happily put Davey on my top 3 tonight after winning his heat race. It makes you feel good about the track, makes you ride well, it makes you ride better, gives you a bit of confidence going into the main, you've come off a win essentially. So I was going to put Davey in my top 3, and he's showing it here, that podium speed. On track, he isn't too far ahead of Dorian, but cuts-wise, leaderboard-wise, he doesn't really need to even worry about Dorian.
Boy and Neon's last lap times were basically identical, so really it is just them getting through the lappers. So Neon's last lap was a 53.7. Have a look at Boy. They are both coming through lappers, so they're not going to be quick laps. 55 for Boy, so yeah. Neon is managing to just weave his way through the lappers and over the track a lot smoother than Boy is currently. But again, Boy can just sit 2nd, could even sit 3rd and still come home with the championship, so Boy most likely just playing it smart. He did push. He was right on Neon, even made the pass for the lead. But that's unfortunate. Gets a cut over lapper there just on the wall jump. They both slammed on their brakes at the same time. So
you've got about 4 lappers to get around it.
Yep. As he hits the back of another lapper.
These lappers do need to move out of the way.
So that has sort of solidified it, I think, for Neon.
And I will say as well,
these lappers are not making it easy for Boy. There we go. He gets past them all.
And if I was in Boy's position, having your teammate behind you, I think that's an extra nice cushion that you can have. Nothing nicer than having a teammate behind you in races, because you know that there's not anything crazy that they're going to do unless it's Breezy. But it's very, very nice to have a teammate behind you who can definitely work with you instead of working against you, obviously trying to hunt you down. And I don't see Davey really trying to push to catch Boy. There's no reason to. So I think Boy's in a very good position.
I just want to point out as well, not to be biased or anything, but Wardy is sort of coming through the pack. He is 15th. He was about 18th, 19th, and was about 12 seconds back from 19th. So to gain 9 seconds on 19th and then carry on making passes, for someone who doesn't, I don't want to say not used to these longer sort of races, but someone who doesn't make a lot of the main events, to manage to keep pushing until the end, it is good to see.
It's riding good.
He can hang on to his own speed. Well, yeah, once he builds up that speed, you can see he can hang on to the speed. So
it looks like he's got decent pace.
Good ride from Wardy as well.
He's looking good. Looking good. Oh, and Boy is with a lapper. He's just been absolutely launched. So Boy needs to get back on the track there. And Davey now is actually right on the back of Boy, and Dorian is right there as well. So that is not good for Boy. Getting caught up with that lapper there may have stiffed him quite a lot. He has lost 10 seconds from that crash. So all that cushion that he did have is now gone. And Dorian, looks like there's a lapper that was just sideways there. So that is going to... I can't click on Dorian, bro. There was a lapper that was sideways there, and Dorian just tried to accelerate, but the lapper was just in front of him and gets taken down by Bryn, the lapper again. This is not what Dorian wants. Dorian was right there, right on the back of Davey and Boy, and just gets caught up with lapper after lapper after lapper, and again, he has so many lappers in front of him, but Neon comes across the line. I didn't even know he'd finish, he was that far ahead. So Neon taking that SX1 win. Looks like Davey has made the pass on Boy. But Boy,
yeah, Boy
consistent
again,
all year. Davey giving him that position, solidifying it. And Boy on the Club Mex machine is your 2026 SX1 World Supercross champion. Well, it's 2025 basically, but
yeah, 2025 World Champion for Boy.
W Boy
definitely showed he was one of the quickest guys out here. Definitely coming in late, unfortunately, into the series, so not really a chance to win the championship. Really. He got it as close as he possibly could. Got it much closer than anyone thought he was going to do. But yeah, Neon definitely one of the quicker guys. But Boy just being consistent, rounding out the podium basically every single week. So
Boy,
again,
indeed,
consistency, winning the chip.
Boy is your 2025 SX1 World Supercross champion. So W Boy in the chat, everybody. 2 off-season championships there for Boy, and rounding off Club on a high. Obviously, the name will be changing soon. So, end off Club Mex with a high. Very, very nice. Ending it with another championship for the team, which is very, very nice. So, we've come off with 2 championships thanks to Boy, essentially, in the off-season, which is very, very nice. W Wardy as well. P50 in that race, first main event of the season. Very, very good from him. Just had to get that momentum and just figure out where his pace is, essentially. It's just nice for him to get a good, long race under his belt, racing with people. Nice bit of experience for him. But yeah, Neon taking that win. Neon did everything that he could. There was nothing more that Neon could have done. He topped the qualifying. He won his heat race. He won the main event. He did everything he could have. But wasn't enough in the end. Obviously, Neon missed round 1. So it would have been really hard for him to win the championship. Even just to get it down to 8 points in the end. Very, very good job there. So Neon did everything he could. But Boy did exactly what he needed to do. Do his own race, run his own laps, had no reason to push. As you can see, 1.4 fastest lap. He had no reason to push. He didn't have to really do anything. And brought it on home. Just rode smart, rode his own race. And yeah, Boy, bringing home the championship. No luck of myself when it comes to championships. I mean, to be fair, Neon, you did miss round 1, which is very hard to win a championship when you miss rounds. I think even getting it down to the 8 points you did, like, I feel like that's pretty solid, to be honest. But what I can do... Oh, I haven't even got it, have I? Because you haven't sent it to me, have you?
What's that?
The bike.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well. I was going to put the model on and do it, but I don't actually could, have I? Never mind. But W Boy. Everyone, W Boy in the chat. SX1 World Supercross Champion. We've got, what, 2 weeks now until Supercross, till Anaheim 1. So, yeah, Boy's looking good going into Anaheim 1. Very, very good from him. Nice bit of practice as well. And, yeah, thank you, everyone, for watching these WSX races. This is obviously the last one. This was the finale tonight, obviously. So, yeah, there won't be any more of these WSX streams. And, yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for supporting these WSX streams. They've done very well. I think we've genuinely been averaging about 60, 70 people pretty much in most of these rounds. And we were peaking at about 80 to 85 people, which is very, very nice. I really wanted to get into triple digits in one of these streams, but couldn't quite do it. But no, these streams have been doing very, very well, which is nice. It's nice to see. So thank you everyone that stood by any of these WSX streams. It means a lot. This will be the final stream of the year, so thank you everyone for the support this whole year on the channel. Live streams will continue again next week. I don't think there'll be any more this week. I'm going to have a nice chill end of year week. Videos will obviously carry on to normal, but I don't think there'll be any more streams this week. But no, thank you everyone for stopping by. Hope you all had a good Christmas. I hope you all have a very good New Year, and I will see everyone in 2026. See you guys in a bit.